All right, ladies,
Hello.
let me get comfortable for this one.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so
Feet up.
success. We're talking about success.
Okay.
It's a powerful word and it's a heavy word. It has a lot of weight, especially for millennials. So let's start with a not so simple question. What is your version of success?
That's the hardest question.
Well, we're starting with the
it's really long. I think, we talked about the idea of happiness and success being kind of two different things for some people. And for me, they're the same thing.
Yeah.
They're being able to achieve happiness in the now. And that's what's successful to me, being able to know that I'm achieving that right now. And that means that I have an idea, a vision of what I want to do, and I know that I can achieve it. And me knowing that I can achieve it is like my success.
Ooh, okay.
So it's just the notion of knowing that, like, you're capable of doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Mine is simple. Mine is like being able to provide for my family while doing the things that I love.
Yeah.
So I think that to me is successful. And also I want the ultimate. I think the ultimate like litmus test for success for me is being able to make a significant impact in people's lives.
That's the biggest.
A positive impact in people's lives. I think that the day that I die, if I look back at my legacy, if people said, you know, she did good things, that's success.
Yeah.
But can it just be in a smaller scale?
No.
Of course.
Like you impacted someone's life, or you impacted, you know, or it has to be so many people.
I guess, yeah, for some people, I think that's subjective. I think some people, if you change someone's life, like a teacher, if one student makes it through college and has a good life, that's success. You know what I mean? But for me, maybe it's because I put a lot of pressure on myself. I really want to help humanity. You know, I'm just one of those people. I want to help humanity on a global level, which is a lot, but I mean, I'm working towards it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, my idea of success means affecting people in the masses to globalize our community as a race and to really like get us on the same ground of learning how to understand better, which means there's no one way of understanding.
Yeah.
These are all very philosophical answers for my question. Because,
throw it to a straight girl, come on.
If we're being honest here.
Go for it.
Okay, if you ask a lot of people, what does success mean? You're a successful person. It means
Money.
Money, power,
Money and power.
and influence.
right?
Yeah.
Yep, money, power, influence.
And I think that a lot of people are conditioned to think that that is success.
Right.
Yes.
But the problem with that is that failure is always going to be there.
But you know,
I'm afraid of failure.
But-
so success, like if you get financial stability, you get power, you still might not be happy.
Yeah.
Or you might not be a successful person
Right.
because anguish is there,
Yeah.
failure is there, and then you're a successful person taking antidepressants, and that's not
success
as
and happiness,
successful.
I think, are maybe two different things. You know what I mean? I think that
Yeah, some
they're
people
not,
think that.
sometimes they're mutually exclusive. I think for anyone, back to the success thing and failure, like you mentioned, anyone who's pledged a Greek, Latino, Black would know this. Success is failure turned inside out. You understand? In order to succeed, you have to fail.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But where does happiness fall into that?
Well, in order to be happy, I think sometimes you kind of have to understand what makes you happy, and you
Yeah.
figure out what makes you happy when you get sad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have those moments where you really kind of realize for the first time, oh, I could choose to be sad because of this, but I'm going to choose happiness. And I think that mindset is what I mean about the success and the happiness coming together. It may be for somebody financial gain or a new promotion, and that may be their definition of success, but it's because that's what makes them happy.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm scared of, you know, not having the financial stability or not being able, like you said, to provide for my family once I have one.
Right.
And if I don't get that, if I don't get there, maybe I won't consider it.
To be successful.
For me personally,
Yeah.
that wouldn't be successful. I mean, I failed at whatever. My goal is to provide for my family, doing what I love. But I think going back to happiness as well, that for me, happiness is it's self-fulfilling. Am I fulfilled? Whatever I'm doing in life, whatever it is. Like what I do now makes me so incredibly happy. So to me, it's success. Like I wake up every morning like, oh man, I'm going to the studio. I'm gonna like meet the girls. Like that's happiness. I am like so happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and this reminds me of the other point that we made is that people are always looking for the next best thing.
Of course.
And
that's growth.
one day I was talking to someone about what I did. Oh yeah, you know, I have this show, it's really cool, I'm producing it, it's awesome. And then they're like, oh, okay, but what do you want to do? Like, what's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
And I was like,
This girl.
I mean,
Right
this is
now,
it. Like, I'm doing
yeah.
what I want to do.
The thing, remember
Do I have to come up with the next thing now?
Like,
Like,
we talked about this too, that like especially for people that have like normal jobs, you know, corporate America, the ladder, there's a path that they got to follow, 5 years, 10 years. For us, we don't know what comes next, and to me, that's fine.
But I
There's a
think
lot
it's-
of uncertainty.
I think there's also some kind of correlation between us and, say, the normal job, which is like there's always somewhere else that we want to be. There's always some place where we can see, I could always have more money. I could always have, you know, a smarter something. I could always have a new toy. We learn that through iPhones and everything.